हरि ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैव उपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभु कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञात्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दसाम्बरे वनो सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। ॐ वेदोदधिं समुन्मथ्य ज्ञानरत्नं समुद्रितं येन तस्मै वसिष्ठाय गुरुणां गुरवे नमः। वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय। शब्द ब्रह्म की जय। सरस्वती महारानी की जय। योग वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। हरि ओम। We are discussing Yoga Vasistha, the last part, that is Nirvana Prakaran, and in that second half, Uttarardha, second half of Nirvana Prakaran, and the 29th chapter. Till now, whatever we have seen, that is about the practical life of Vedanta in day-to-day affairs. We are always busy and restless in doing our daily transactions, and that is meant only for fulfilling the desires. That is the only duty we do. We have innumerable desires, and one desire when fulfilled, that multiplies into many, and that's how our life becomes endless restlessness, or we can say hazards, full of hazards. We have no peace, we have no rest, we have no satisfaction, we have no contentment, no joy really. So up to now we have seen how we can lead a successful, prosperous, peaceful and blissful life. That means how can we adopt all the injunctions of the great scriptures of all the religions, to whichever religion you may belong. But everybody likes to have a peaceful, blissful, successful prosperous, happy life. Nobody can deny it. But what happens really, nobody is in this world. Nobody can open-heartedly say that he is peaceful and he has rest, he has peace of mind and contentment, he needs nothing. Nobody can dare say so from his heart of hearts. But outwardly we may say, apparently we may say for a minute or for an hour you may be feeling that, but that is not enough. Of course, in truth, everybody feels, everybody has this bliss, but it is ever interrupted, ever disturbed. The underlying peace is there always. In every being it is there because it is the absolute existence and awareness and bliss. It is present everywhere in all conditions, at all situations. Nobody can deny it because it is the absolute presence. How can you deny it? One who denies, he cannot deny his own presence, existence. So no way we can deny it. So in this way we have to accept that it is underlying everywhere in every being, but it is not aware of. So when it is continuously aware of its presence, then life becomes happy and go life. No problem, no restlessness, no problems, no misery, no questions, no answers, and the being rests, individual rests in eternal peace, which never can be interrupted. So this is what we understand as theory, the need of the person, need of the being, which never can be denied. Now, what is the way to achieve it? That is the goal. How to achieve it? How to reach it? After reaching which, after achieving which, there remains nothing to be achieved anymore. That is the final. Just as after reaching the top of the mountain, you have to climb no more. Similarly, this goal of life, when achieved, there remains nothing more to be achieved in life. That is the final goal. So what is the way to it? That also we have seen. Why we are not unable to achieve it? That should be analyzed. The inability or failure in life to achieve this rooted in ignorance, misunderstanding, and not visualizing, realizing the reality, not realizing the truth. So, misunderstanding and ignorance of the truth and all the problems from that. So the root cause is to eradicate all the hurdles or the interruptions or the, you see, hurdles in the life which doesn't allow us to continue our journey. It becomes always disturbed. All the disturbances, interruptions or breaks, that is due to not understanding the basic ever existing, ever supporting you practically, which is not aware of or not seen, not visualized, not realized. That's how the life becomes problematic. So the reason is, root cause is ignorance, not knowing the truth. So what to be done? The truth is ever existing, so we have to do nothing to achieve it. Because it is always available. So how can you do some effort to get it? Because it is always available and you are within it and it is within you. So, which is so nearer to you, nearest, nearer than the nearest, and if you don't understand, it is farther than the farthest. Tadantike taddure. This is how the great scriptures have declared.
Even if you don't understand, it is still nearer than the nearest.
Pardon?
Even if you don't understand,
Even then it is near you, nearest to you. You are that. On the other hand, you are that. You have misunderstood yourself. That's how all the problems. That is how, when we analyze the situation and see it, then it comes out. We don't understand, we don't know ourselves. We don't really understand who am I. So, the first and foremost job is to know thyself. So the question comes, how can you claim that I don't know myself? No, you are wrong. Swamiji, you are bluffing. Isn't it? How can you say, I don't know myself? Yes, I can.
how can you say I know myself? Who is able to say I know?
I can say you don't know yourself means you know yourself, but you are not aware of yourself. You are the absolute existence, absolute presence. Can you be absent? Please answer me from your heart of hearts. Don't bluff. Can you say you are absent? So you are bound to accept you are the absolute presence. Okay? So that presence is with you, with me, with everyone. So it is all pervading presence. So simple to understand it. It is not some complicated theories we have to break our heads. So simple, ever available. The simple most and most available, nearer than the nearest. What else can be said? So in all cases, from all sides, when you with little consciousness, if you look in a calm mind, you watch yourself, what are you? You can easily admit, you can easily agree to my saying. You cannot disagree that you are the presence. So presence is all pervading, that is the truth. But what happens in our day-to-day life? I mistake myself with the body. I always think I am the body. I have a name. Name belongs to the body, not to me. I was before I got the name. I will be after the name is deleted. And I don't understand that my name is always changing. Every moment it is changing. How can I rely upon this name? Can you agree to this sentence? My name is ever changing. Every moment it is changing. But I don't know that I am changing every moment, now and then. Why? Because I am ever engaged in fulfilling my desires which are never fulfilled. That is the problem. I try to fulfill my desire which is never fulfilled. For example, do you feel hungry? Do you go for food? Do you take food sumptuously to your heart content? Do you again feel hungry? No? No? Do you feel again hungry? Why then? When you are satisfied fully, then why do you feel hungry again? That we never discuss, never analyze, never think of it. Why I am ever hungry? Similarly, you have to think over it. Similarly, when I have once fulfilled my desire, then why should I go for it again and again? This is how a great king in the in the very early ages, that means long, long ago, there was a king named Birochan. He belongs to the low caste, means we call it Asura Rakshas. They are not taken to be good people in the human society. They are always terrors. But he was the king of the Asuras, Rakshasas, and he became the king of all the three worlds. He defeated the king of gods, Indra. He ruled over three worlds. And his father also was a mighty king. So he could conquer over three worlds and rule over it and enjoyed whatever enjoyment is possible for an individual being. He enjoyed everything. He lived for a long time because he is the king of all the three worlds. Who is going to kill him? Death is in his clutches. He lived for a long time. He enjoyed all the enjoyments of the world. Once he was sitting on a hilltop somewhere in solitude, and he was enjoying solitude for a while. At that time this thought came to him, his mind. I am the king of three worlds. I have everything, whatever I will, I have it to enjoy. And alas, damn to myself. Being the king of all the three worlds, no rogue can be more down than myself. No worthless than myself. Why? Somehow this thought came to his mind. What a fool am I! I am enjoying the same thing again and again. If I am the king of kings, why should I not enjoy new things every moment? What a fool am I! I am enjoying the same thing again and again. Damn me. He felt very sorry. He felt very, you see, unpalatable, क्या कहते हैं उसको, दया के पात्र, दया के पात्र को क्या कहेंगे? Pitiable. He felt most pitiable. So he went on analyzing, contemplating over his own height, being the king of kings, being the emperor of emperors. What fool am I? I am enjoying same thing again and again. I should enjoy something new which is not enjoyed by anyone. Then only I will be the greatest. This thought came to him, his mind. He went on contemplating, what is that? Who will give me that? So, he recalled his childhood stories and happenings. Once he went to his grandfather. His grandfather was none else than Prahalad. Prahalad. In his childhood, he was sitting with his grandfather, and his grandfather told him a story which discloses this secret. What is the most ever new? What is the ever new and ever old? So Prahlad gave the description, and that ever new enjoyable object that is there in the fort somewhere, in the fort, well protected from all sides. Nobody can easily enter in. He gave a picture of it. So, how it is protected from all sides? Just like a fort. And fort will be having strong walls and the drainage outside it, the water periphery outside, and that water also will be very deep and full of uh, ferocious aquatics, and the gate is ever closed, and watchmen are very, uh, they are very strong, nobody can defeat them. In this way, from all sides, it is well protected, nobody can easily enter into it. One who enters into the innermost chamber of this fort, there lies this ever new object of enjoyment. So if you can go there, you will have it, which never gets old, ever new. So he remembered, oh, that is there. So he went on remembering every details of the story, that is your own body and the inner uh, chamber is your heart, and he could understand it and how to enter in. All these 5 koshas, 5 seeds are there. One by one you have to open out and go in. And many other obstacles are there, how to get rid of all these. So he sat there. It is not fighting by physical body, but it is a mental fight. Mental fight. He sat there and remembered all the instructions given by his grandfather, and followed each and every details of it, and finally entered into samadhi and he established himself in the samadhi and enjoyed the highest bliss. He got released from all the you see, all the obstacles of our life which stops us, obstructs us to reach that height, to reach that center, to reach that secret. He did it because he was sincere. And this discriminative, analytical thought came to his mind because he was satisfied with all these enjoyments of the world. He was, on the other hand, we can say, he was disgusted of all these enjoyments. Same thing happened to some other king. He was another fellow called Jajati, great king. He wanted to enjoy his life, even though he became very, very old, and he tried to exchange his old age, incapability with the young children, his own children, and he wanted to enjoy again youth for long, long time. His own sons laughed at him, you fool, you have enjoyed so much, so long, yet you are not satisfied with it. Now our time is to enjoy. How can we give our youth to you and we become old? No, that cannot be. So the youngest son was willing to exchange And the king Yajati enjoyed his youth for a long, long time. Even then he was not satisfied. And somehow or other he became old. The story is very long in detail. He came to the conclusion that I have to give up all these desire to enjoy. He did it. He was able to bring down the heaven to the earth. He made this earth into heaven. He could do it. And in the end he realized this life is worthless, hopeless, meaningless. And in the end he also enjoyed the same, eternal bliss. So, a seeker after truth, a sincere seeker, should always analyze and contemplate over his own self, who am I? This is not, I am telling, not only Yoga Vasistha tells, but all the scriptures, all the great people, they agree to this practice. Enquire, who am I? Gurudev used to sing sometimes. Enquire, who am I? Know thyself and be free. Enquire. That enquiry is a must. And when you inquire yourself, who am I, sincerely, analytically, from all sides, being impartial to yourself, then only you will understand there is nothing to achieve. You are the achievement. You are the achievement. And why all these problems stand in the way? Because we have misunderstood. We have done a mistake in the very beginning. In the starting of the journey of life, the journey of the soul, that in the modern age we can say the journey of evolution, the process of evolution. Every being is ever engaged in developing, progressing eternally, but yet there is no end, endlessly. Why no end? Because the effort is meaningless. We try to reach the goal where you are standing. You are standing on the goal. Understood? Very often I give my dream story. Once I tried in shortcut. Many times I have repeated it. From it you can understand very well. Once I tried to go from Uttarakashi here to Kanyakumari, the end of India. And it took me about 20 hours or 18 to 20 hours, about 20 hours. 20 hours it took. Continuous journey. I got up at 3 o'clock here, 2 o'clock here, and reached there by 12:30, by 1. So how exhausting it will be. And all the time I was thinking how to, no other thoughts, how to reach the goal, because every now and then I have to change my truck and vehicles and everything. So I was centered in my journey, nothing else could I think. And when I reached there, I was so tired. I went to bed, then and there, somewhere in a couch I lied upon, and because of my tiredness I could not sleep, and I started dreaming. I started dreaming. What do I dream? I was dreaming the same thing. All the time I am ever engaged whole day, daydream. The events of the day, starting from 3 o'clock till 12 o'clock, 12:30, till I reach, everything I was dreaming, one by one after another, all the events. It took 4 hours. 4 hours I dreamt. Because I was so much exhausted, I could not get deep sleep, sound sleep. So I was dreaming. And when I reached, in the dream, when I reached Kanyakumari, my goal, I got up. It was about 4:30. When I get up, Hare, I am here. I am dreaming all the time, trying my level best to reach soon. This is how our journey is a dream. We are not aware that we are at this spot. What is that spot? Our goal. We are on the goal. I myself is the goal. When I searched for myself, I found my goal. When I searched for the goal, the hindrance was I. My problem was I. I is the greatest troublemaker. I means the identity with the body. We don't identify ourselves with the Absolute because we are ever engaged, restlessly, ever engaged in being entangled with something or other, being involved in some action or other, fulfilling our desires, meeting someone which go away from us every now and then. Meeting should be eternal. Why we meet people who never remain with us? What is the purpose then? People come here for 2-3 days. I am very much tired of such people. Swamiji, I am coming here for 2 days. Can you allow me? To them who are very nearer to me, I always bang them. Don't come here for 2 days. If you want to come here, at least 2 months or 2 years. Don't come here for 2 days. What will you do here for 2 days? No, don't come. Only to those close ones, not to everybody. So what happens? Why? We are ever changing, ever changing. We change our friends who meet us. We change what we eat. We change what we speak. But I don't change. I repeat the same examples again and again. Just like that the demon king. क्या नाम उसका? नाम क्या है राजा का? अरे यार, the king. The name is the king. So, what should we do and for what? We have to know ourselves and our business also, our daily transactions, what for we do. What is the purpose? Our purpose is to get some peace, some happiness, some satisfaction, which is ever changing and ever interrupted and ever little. It is not fully satisfaction, not fully achieved, nothing, ever changing. So are we not the greatest fools to go behind them? So in this way one has to find fault with himself first before you find fault with others and finding fault with the external objects, names and forms. You have to see yourself. If you know yourself, all the problems are over. And now, myself, that misunderstanding of myself, which is cause for all the troubles, that is because of first mistake we have done, which is known as ignorance, or avidya, or maya, illusion. And that continuously continues with every name and form. We think this name is true, never changing, which is ever changing. We see the form which is ever changing, we think it is truth, it is never changing. This is the misunderstanding. This is the root cause of our miseries. And this happens to everyone. This is how we have forgotten ourselves. We have misunderstood this body, this form or name or the form of the body to be real, and we identify ourselves with this name and form, and we don't know it is ever changing, and it is cheating us. Every moment we are cheated. Every moment we are cheated. We are not aware of our misfortune. So what is the way now? We have analyzed clearly what is the situation. Now, what is the way to get the goal? Simple thing. Simple thing. You have to root out all these root causes, misunderstanding with names and forms, and ever-changing phenomena of the surrounding world, which is full of names and forms, which are ever-changing every moment, and we think we can get little happiness from all these forms by meeting with each, or by going close to it, or by using that object, or what else we can do? Desire means, let us analyze the desire. Desire means to have some object. For what? for enjoyment. How do you enjoy it? By the five senses. They are the contactors. They get contact with the object, they desire for the object, they get the object, and they enjoy. Isn't it? Is there any question? They are the receiver of the objects, whether he is a being, living being, or some non-living being, some objects, some names, some forms. We get contact with him. What for? To get some pleasure. Pleasure is by contact. Without contact, can you enjoy? Say food, it must come to you. You must enjoy by your taste, or something by touching it. Dunlop bed or pillow, isn't it? Or something to see, or something to hear, music or praises. No censor. Nobody should abuse you. Everybody should oil you, praise you. That is what you want. So all these by five senses only we get contact and enjoy. That is pleasure and pain, both. And we don't know, we don't analytically see that all the enjoyments, whether it is pain or pleasure, it is momentary, it changes. Though we are aware of it, yet we are not aware of it. इसी को कहते हैं, this is what is said, hearing which you don't hear, seeing which you don't see, knowing which you don't know. You claim that you have seen, but you have not seen. You say you have heard, you have overheard only. For example, I asked some boy, please go and call some other boy. The boy runs fast. He shows that he is obedient, but he didn't hear what I said. He is going somewhere away from me to search somebody to whom to say, Swamiji wants you. He doesn't know. Half hard, over hard. No patience to hear, no patience to hold that in the mind. Ever restless. Similarly, everyone, we cannot blame that boy. Every one of us, what we see for a fraction of a second. We change it. Then when you change it, how can you claim that you have seen it? To see or hear or smell or have contact with the object by our five senses of knowledge, to get the knowledge is haphazard and momentary. That's how our knowledge, our enjoyment is, everything is momentary and haphazard. We are never satisfied. What is opposite of it? It should be always permanent. If you are looking at it, go on looking at it without closing your eyes. That is called tratak. In our yogic methods, we give the exercise for looking at a spot without closing your eyelids. That is of course dangerous because eyes gets tired and you will get tears. Slowly, slowly, if one does it by guidance of some experienced man, one can see what is unseen by others, the hidden treasures, the internal secrets he can see. He can see your heart also. He knows everybody's mind who has achieved success in that. Similarly, when we continue our senses to have permanent or continuous contact with the sense, particular sense object, then we get the knowledge of it which is real. Or else that information we can say it is not knowledge, it is informative knowledge, it is not full knowledge, and that we get which is ever interrupted and which is ever changing, ever changing. So I can freely say, without any hesitation, I can say, you know nothing, you see nothing, you hear, you have heard nothing. You are a deaf, dumb, incapable person. Can you object me? Now, I have given your picture. How do you see, how do you think, how do you see, how do you hear? So, if we can make our senses permanent or permanent continuous, not never changing, or mind permanent, that means stop the mind running here and there, and intellect, decision, final decision once, no more decision. Judge, Supreme Court judge, never gives two decisions. Judges always give one decision only. Have you seen any judge giving 2-3 decisions? So you have to decide it finally. This is the process. Everybody knows. There is no need of much elaborate discussion. Everybody knows. But we don't want to know. That is the whole trouble. I don't want to know. I don't want to see. But yet I see and I try to know. What a misfortune. What a bad luck. This is the way to be alert. This is how one should be always present. That is presence of mind. Always alert, always aware. What are you thinking? What are you speaking? Do you know what you speak? Do you understand what you speak? People speak irrelevantly. They don't know what they are going to speak. That's how everybody is in trouble. Everybody speaks lies only. We are born in lie. We are brought up in the lie. We are trained in speaking lies only, seeing lies only, hearing lies only. How can you be loyal to truth? How can you see the truth? Once I was telling something, Jaculali, I was lying to some. That should not be. That is That should not be done. Even in joke, you should not lie. But out of fun, to some boy, I was lying. It is not like this. So the boy got raised. Swamiji, are you lying? I said, how? Now, yes, I know you are lying. Being a Swamiji, how are you lying? He blamed me, accused me. So I agreed. Yes, my boy, I am lying. Why? Because my father, my mother, my brothers, my sisters, everybody lied only. And they taught me lying. And I have brought up in the situation where everybody lies. My teacher, my friends, my kith and kins, everybody lies. And from childhood I have been trained to speak lies only. So now I am lying. I don't know what is truth. How can I speak the truth? He was wondering, what Swamiji is telling. He could not understand what I told. But you see, this truth is of two kinds. One is relative truth and other is eternal truth. The eternal truth, which is spoken by our scriptures, that is called Ritam, not Satyam. Satyam, of course we can say, the truth is Satyam. Satyam Sundar Shivam Sundaram, we say. We have to add other qualifications with this Satyam. Satyam is known as a relative truth. Relative truth. What is called relative truth? Whatever is received, perceived by the senses, that should be expressed as it is. It should not be altered. That is called truth. Literal truth. जो इंद्रियों के द्वारा हम ग्रहण किए हैं, उसी को ज्यों का त्यों एक्सप्रेस करना दूसरे के सामने जरूरत के समय पर उसको सत्य कहते हैं. And its definition, its observation is very difficult, very difficult. So in this way, truly speaking, nobody speaks truth. All our speech is related with this body. All the relationships are because of this body, for the body, by the body. Everything for the body, by the body. So everything is opposite of the truth. Because we have mistaken this body to be I. Whatever you speak, it is not the truth. Finally, from absolute point of view, relatively we may speak the truth. Whatever is concerned and related with the body, you may take it as for granted as a truth. Because in this world of changeful phenomena, we hardly can speak the truth. Speaking the truth means keeping quiet. And even then you may speak the untruth. Why? How? By your body language also. Body language also is a language. That is also language. isn't it? So difficult to speak the truth. Anyhow, our point is knowingly everything we don't know, seeing everything we don't see, while hearing we don't hear, by doing everything we don't do. We think we are the doer. From two angles we are not doer. From one angle we are doer. From ignorance angle we are the doer. And from reality, angle of reality, two angles are there. In between, once you have done a mistake, in the very beginning, and in between you are doing all right things. So that is relative righteousness. But at end is wrong. Because you have started with the mistake, so it will end in the mistake. In between, to related with the mistake, everything may be right. That is relative truth. That is called relative truth. Relatively, you may be feeling you are doing right, but from absolute point of view, you are wrong. Understood? So what should be done? We have to give up root out the root cause. The only thing, the body feeling should be rooted out. You are not this body, not these senses, not this mind. All these are the superimposition of the truth which is not visible, not seen. It is superimposed on the truth. That is what we give the example of a dramatist or an actor who plays the role of somebody. He knows and he shows he doesn't know. And he acts the part of some other body which he has to accept at the time of playing the role. He shows that he doesn't know, but underlying truth is he is not that. This is how the Vedas adopt the method of doctrine of neti neti, not this, negating method. Finally, when the speech itself negates itself, then silence prevails, pervades everywhere. So silence is the language. That is the only truth. Mentally, verbally and physically, you have to keep up silence. That means you should be like a log of wood. उसी को हम कहते हैं हिंदी में काष्ठ मौन. Maun, the silence is of 4 types. That 4 types of mauna silence we have discussed already a little long before. They are of this type, silencing the senses, or silencing the mind, or silencing the whole performance, or means the whole process, keeping quiet. That is called kashta mauna, keeping quiet just like a log of wood. Not even expressing your thoughts by your body. No body language also. No expression at all. The moment you express something, the truth is violated or adulterated or it is impaired. The moment you express, the truth cannot be expressed, then how can you know the truth? It cannot be expressed, but it can be experienced. That is by experiencing only. Experiencing. Experience cannot be expressed. There are some experiences of everyone which cannot be expressed, and when it is asked for, we keep quiet. We divert this situation, this subject. And generally the netas, they don't want to express the truth. They know they want to divert, they change the subject. That is politics. That is crookedness. So, we know the truth, everybody knows the truth, but we cannot express it. Sometimes we don't know how to express it. Even if we know, we cannot express it. So, for expression, we give some signals, some indirect methods. That's how we express it. The great authorities, Vedas, they never spoke directly anything. Everything is given in indirect language or in all the scriptures. They never speak directly. Because truth cannot be spoken directly. The great poets also, the great writers, they never write anything, never make any poems which meaning will be direct. Oh, I see that man, he was very handsome. This is not called language, poetical language. This is not poetical language. They always speak indirectly. Oh, I saw some face which was glittering like moon in full moon night. This is the poetical language. So the truth cannot be expressed. That's how we have to keep up silence, and in silence you can experience it. If you can silence everything totally, then you can experience the truth. Totally means prana, mind, senses, body, intellect, and your ever-changing ego, and including all this, finally this subconscious mind, chitta. Everything should be kept silent. Not easy job. That is what we learn from different kinds of yogic practices. And they are different practical ways to achieve the permanent goal. Till now we have discussed all these, and after realizing this, after understanding knowing the truth in this way, experiencing it and being established on it, how does a person behave? So Vasistha ji gives the methods to Ram to behave in that way, so that you are practicing, you are doing rehearsal of the truth. Just before you play a drama, stage a drama, you have to practice it. We call it rehearsal. So, before going to become a realized person, you have to do rehearsals. You have to act as the great people usually act. So now here there will be a question. Is it not double dealing? Is it not crookedness? You have to show what you are not really. Is it not crookedness? Is it not double dealing? You are inwardly you are a fool, and outwardly you are practicing, doing things like a wise man. No, it will not be double dealing. You see, Vasistha ji is advising Rama how to act in the relative world. That is called Vedanta in daily life. Understood now? How to practice? It is not double dealing, it is not crookedness, but this is how you have to. There is no other go. You see, in my office, practical, bright example, any moment you can see how one can act without being involved in it. How to act. That is what is taught by Vasistha ji to Rama. You have to overlook, you have to not be entangled in that your outward behavior, relative transactions. Go on doing it meaninglessly and aimlessly, without any purpose, whatever comes by the way. Don't expect anything, don't reject anything. Whatever by way comes to you, accept it. And just as the children play in the sandy beach, they make so many things with the sand. And when they are called by the mother, they kick it all and run. They have got no meaning of those objects, those things they have made in the sand. They don't care for it. Though at the time of playing, they are so serious, they will fight with each other. And while kicking it, they have no meaning at all. Similarly, the Guru advises Rama, you have to act like a child, like a fool, greatest fool, without giving importance to the outward activities. Thereby you are not involved in it, you are not entangled in it, you never feel the doership, and you will never enjoy as enjoyer. You will enjoy outwardly. You will weep, you will laugh, you will dance, you will do everything meaninglessly, showingly, just as a drama. You see, in my office, sometimes some urgent call. Somebody has called me thrice, 4 times. He is, you see, is anxious to talk to me, but I am unable to contact him. So I keep my phone in the phone stand, keeping the mic. I am hearing everything, and I am taking the medicine, and simultaneously I am talking to somebody. my mind, my attention is diverted in all these ways, but I am aware of everything. Whereas I am thinking I have to finish off all these, my mind is in bathroom. Inwardly I am thinking of going quickly to bathroom. And outwardly I have to answer that person, and I have to swallow my tablets, and I have to talk to somebody. Somebody is waiting there, and look at the daily work of the hospital staffs. All these I do simultaneously. But inwardly, I know all these are just to finish up, just to close my transactions. Somehow or other finish it off. But yet I know who is doing what in hospital. One attention is enough. And I will be speaking with them, I will be hearing the call voice, and I will be signing somewhere, everything. It can be done if you are little attentive. Generally, in the offices, these office bearers, they do like that. It becomes habit. It is nothing, something very strange or very difficult. So, Vasistha is advising Rama to act in this way in day-to-day life. That is called Vedanta in practical life. Don't give importance to this. You are nowhere serious in external affairs. External minister is out of office. You deal outside only. I am not concerned. Home department, home ministry, that is important. Home ministry is important. We have to look within, internally, what is going on, how you are always alert, and how you are always aware of your presence. At the same time, you are doing all the outside affairs, relative transactions, without being entangled in it, giving with no importance to it. All these are dream. Inwardly you are awake, outwardly you are dreaming. This is not called double dealing. No. On the other hand, in true sense, from ultimate angle, you have to be selfish. Instead of being selfless, you have to be selfish. You should be centered on yourself. And all other jobs are so-called selfless. That is in true sense selfless because yourself is not entangled in it. That's how it is selfless. No importance to all those. They are just drama. This is how one can play the drama of practicing Vedanta in daily life. Okay? All the while you are centered in self and doing everything just like sleepwalk, drowsy eating, or office working, or children's play. All these are meaningless. Okay? This is how up to this we have discussed, and tomorrow further we shall see. All these, this is the essence of whole Yoga Vasistha. It is again and again repeatedly discussed in different ways, by different stories, by different process. Essence is the same. There is no world. If at all you see the world, it is a dream. Just as you behave in the dream, meaninglessly, and that is known when you wake up. At the time of dreaming, you pay full attention. You are the doer there, but when you wake up, it is a dream. Similarly, you should be wake up in your heart of hearts all the time, and yet you can go on doing all your external, outside, relative transactions. It will not bind you. You are ever free. So tomorrow we shall see further. Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai. Satchidananda Bhagavan ki jai. Sabda Brahma ki jai. Saraswati Maharani ki jai. Yoga Vasistha Bhagavan ki jai.